Or you want a cut? I can't do like the like YouTuber voice of like, are you on a cut? Well, I'm gonna go shopping for my food that I eat while I'm losing weight so that I can be depressed and track all my calories. Anyways, yeah, Harris Teeter, this is where we're going. Welcome to Harris Titties. Ah yes, glorious. Now I get to spend money. Now to the most important part of a trained person's diet, the supplements. Oh yeah, so for breakfast, which is usually at about 12 to 1 a.m., p.m. Usually it's a yogurt mess, and I've been thinking to mix it up, maybe I could add like some kind of protein to my mess of yogurt. I have this one protein that's like marshmallow Stay Puffed that I tried one time that I wanted to try, but I never finished it because I don't know, it's fine, but I don't like these. Those aren't good. These are not that good. Maybe I'll do a video one day where I try all the protein bars. Like every single one. Would you guys watch that? Okay, but like for real though, which one of these is good? But okay, I think we're gonna go with this. But what? Do I want the chocolate or the strawberry? No, we're just gonna go with the vanilla because it's the most applicable to everything else. But on the other side of this is the actual good protein bars. Has anybody tried these? I think about trying them because I like chips more than I like protein bars. But this is the one I always get. Bangin'. So good. I think it's 6 bars, something like that. 190 calories a bar. It's totally fine. Normal even. But yeah, this is the one I'm gonna go with because it's what I'm used to. But that's like the extent of the supplements I eat. The rest is just normal people food. Supplements really help a lot of the time because, you know, you're trying to fill your stomach up, but not fill your calories up. Because right now I'm at about a 2,000 to maybe 1,900 calories a day is my normal goal. Little over, little under's fine. That's what we're shooting for. And stuff like this helps, but I don't know. I still like to feel like I'm eating fresh ingredients even. First, the entire diet revolves around eggs. I eat so many eggs. It's unbelievable. And this is the brand I've landed on that is the most tasty for the least dollars. There are some here who are like 10. There are some that are like 5. We've got quail eggs. Why do they have quail eggs? What the hell? Quail eggs are yummy, but they're too expensive and I think they have the same amount of protein actually as a normal egg.
Nope.
Am I misremembering that? It doesn't matter. But what I do know is that these are the eggs I've landed on. They're not the cheapest. I want to enjoy my eggs. Is that such a crime? For the cut, I get 1 thing of eggs. If I wasn't on a cut, I'd get 2. And then I'd eat that within the span of a week and a half, but no. And right over here, the milk. The milk most exercise people live by. It's Fairlife. Dude, imagine getting sponsored by Fairlife. That would be so goated. What I go with is the fat-free extra protein milk. I love this stuff. I used to get like a black coffee and a juice as well, but this is the only drink we're gonna be getting. And my one thing that I make room in my diet for is butter. Thankfully, I just bought butter, but I will show you guys what I tried recently. Obviously, I always stick by these guys. The butter, they're so good, okay? But I lapsed, all right? I was like, okay, here's a cheaper one. Here's a cheaper one, let me try it. It's fine, but it's not the same. Just thought I'd share with you guys because I like butter, okay? Also shiny packaging. I like shiny things. We were talking about the breakfast bowls earlier. Let's see if they have my yogurt in. No! Okay, so I always get this 0-fat yogurt. This is what I always get. And usually you want to get the big things to save money, but they don't have it. Let's see if a different brand, because I'm not married to a brand by any means, has a 0-fat yogurt supplement. See, here we go. Non-fat, plain Greek yogurt. Perfect.
Perfect.
Hopefully this is good. The next ingredients we put in here or the bowl for breakfast is a bunch of fruit, sometimes peanut butter, sometimes protein, and granola. So let's go find the granola. I think it's down here. Okay, you can stop recording for now. Tea. Recently I tried this tea called Lady Grey. Where is it? Aha. It's like Earl Grey, but his wife. Just kidding, it has lemon in it. That's the only difference, I'm pretty sure, from the Earl Grey. Banger tea right here. So good, it's unbelievable. And then also, I think I'm gonna get a green tea. Yeah, green tea with lemon. Great. I like tea because it's good for you, but also because I used to drink a lot of coffee, and it's really bad for your teeth. That's the main reason I stopped drinking it, because I love coffee. But I also don't want to use like whitening toothpaste all the time because it's bad for your teeth as well. So tea it is, and I like tea. It's just not coffee. Meal supplement bar options that I think about sometimes. Like these look delicious, okay? You can't really eat donuts when you're on a cut, right? But 3 grams of protein, 100 calories. If you really felt the need or the urge, right, you could, but These were really good though the last time I had them. They're just not any type of supplement or anything. They're just sugar that tastes like it's good for you, you know? So I do like meal supplements though. Anything with peanut butter in it, sign me the hell up, dude. I am a peanut butter fiend. Who isn't? Oh, you're allergic to nuts? Yeah, you're inferior. No kidding. Do I want any of these though? Oh, these look interesting. They're like a pancake blueberry oat soft baked sandwiches, 10 grams of protein. You know what? How many calories are in a bar? 190? I'll give them a go. I like meal supplements, okay? Sometimes for lunch, that's all I have when I'm on a cut. And then for dinner, I just eat a bigger dinner because I work out after dinner. A lot of people will work out after breakfast or whatever, right? I work out after dinner. And then I go to sleep on a, you know, an empty stomach, I guess. But that's just what I like to do. So my pre-workout meal is my dinner. That's usually where I put all my calories. Speaking of all my calories, granola. So many options. I tried this recently. Too much sugar, sadly, but it was really good. It was super yummy. But no, we're gonna have to find like maybe even a high protein variant. You know, I picked up this one because it said ancient grain on it, and that sounds kind of cool, but then there was this random lady on the back, so now I don't want to get it. I don't trust random ladies, okay? What I do trust though, is that one of these is the option. Maybe like, how much sugar's in here? I think we're gonna try this one this time. Chocolate peanut butter. Sounds good. Oh, and it's dark chocolate. Perfect. We need rice. I am a fiend for rice. I eat a lot of rice each week. What I do is I'll make like an entire thing of it and then put it in the fridge. And reheating it is like super easy. So, rice. I don't think we need anything else down here. I actually don't know what else I need right now. But that's why we walk down all the aisles and figure it the freak out, dude. Oh yeah, meat. So I like ground meats if I ever buy meat because, I don't know, I like putting it on rice. Like I was just talking about, I put my food on rice, okay? Get with the program. Anyways, this is a veal, beef, and pork. No, weirdo. Let's find the low-fat beef. Yeah. Ground beef, 80% lean. This is more or less what we want. Premium, sure. Let's grab 2 of these things and cook it up. And that'll be the meat for the week. I don't eat a lot of meat, okay? It's just not my thing. I like eggs and I like fruit and I like my protein and my yogurt and my peanut butter, okay? But it's good to eat your meat and get your iron, your protein, your vitamins, all that good stuff. Let's get these ones, the pitted. That's what we're looking for, pitted. I don't like eating around the seed. Another one of the core things I eat every day, usually often with lunch, is bananas. So, you know, try and find the one with the most nanners in here. 7, that's a whole week. I'm actually gonna get a kiwi just this one time because I wanna see if I like them better than bananas, because apparently you can get more potassium in here than in one banana, which would then entirely defeat the purpose of me eating bananas if I could just eat kiwis. But if I like bananas better, I'm just gonna keep eating those, obviously. The best part though is that there's obviously less calories in a kiwi than there is in an entire banana. So that's the point of me trying it. Now, the creme de la creme. Fruit! I buy one of these big things of blueberries because they're blueberries. I'm gonna eat a lot of them. Put them in the yogurt concoction I make in the morning. Same thing with raspberries or strawberries. What am I feeling this week? I think I'm gonna do some raspberries. And this is just 1 week's worth of stuff, obviously. A lot of this stuff, like the rice and the protein, I wouldn't be getting every week. But obviously because I'm filming, then I'm gonna, you know, I've saved this for when I'm getting all this stuff and replenishing it, so that it can be like, hey, this is the stuff I get. Successful. We are leaving with the goods. We just went to the titter. We harassed up the titter. That's crazy. All right, so this is all just because we might have lost some audio somewhere in there, just in case. I think it was mostly when we picked out the meat we were buying. But yeah, so the main big things we got that are not every week buys, but I went to the grocery store, so I got them, was a protein powder that's like an everyday if I want it kind of thing, and some rice, because we were running low and the apartment runs on rice. So gotta pay my dues, buy the rice when we run out. And then we have the banana and one singular kiwi. Ugh. I need to get reusable bags. You know, it's weighing on my conscience. Okay, trust me. I also think I need to get reusable bags. I just haven't gotten there yet. And then we have the milk. Tea's good. Drink some tea, people. Tea's good. Drink tea. And then, of course, the eggs. These are the cornerstone of my diet, entirely the main ingredient of most of my lunches and dinners. Sometimes breakfasts, but for breakfast I like to do the yogurt thing. And you don't really, eggs and yogurt just don't, they aren't good together. I've tried it, you know. I was like, you know, it could be a good idea. It wasn't. Don't do it. It's not that good. Replenishing my dates. I eat these periodically throughout like a couple weeks at a time. I eat like maybe 1 to 2 a day, maybe 0. It just depends. They're not like a mandatory thing for the diet. I just like having a source that I know is fiber, so that if I'm missing it in a meal or something, that I can just go, oh, okay, I'll grab a date. More tea. Meal substitute bars. These are the ones I always get, and these are the ones that I'm trying out. And then we got 2 pounds of lean, 80% lean beef for making some rice dishes. We'll season it up with some paprika and all that good stuff, and eat it. The granola of choice this week was this dark chocolate peanut butter one, because it was the biggest bag with the least amount of sugar. Yogurt. I thought about getting 2 of these because I run through it really fast, but maybe halfway through the week, I'll just go back and get another one. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, the fruit, the part of the diet that keeps me sane, okay? And all this together was just over $100, but if you take these 2 out, it's under $100, so under 100 for a week. You could go down in price on the eggs if you needed to, the beef if you needed to. This was a impulse buy. You know, you don't need these. You don't need the tea. Everything else is pretty mandatory though. So with that considered, make the diet work for you. This probably will not work for you, okay? It works for me. Make sure to make your diet work for you. Eat foods that fill you up. Eat foods that make you happy, okay? No diet is a one-size-fits-all, but as long as you're in a calorie deficit, you too can cut off your fat. I hope you like this style of video. It's fun to make because you guys like it, and I like making content that you guys like. So I hope to see you in the next one. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing a push exercise. I think it's gonna be triceps tomorrow. Yep, it's triceps tomorrow. So I hope to see you there, and I hope you have a good morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are, and go to the gym. Bye.